Hi guys, Vinyl Finds video number 60 something. This is a transmission out of the scheduled Saturday one. I wanted to do one yesterday, but I just didn't have time. And also I went out record digging with Anders from Stockholm, which was a really nice experience, and I really hope that we do it again, man. It was really good, excellent stuff. I want to show some things that I've bought recently that I haven't had time to actually show you guys. I want to show you what I bought with Anders, and there's been I have quite a few stuff that I want to show you guys. So there's a lot. I've been buying a lot of electronic stuff, and one of them is this one, which is playing in the background right now. It's called Riddles of the Sphinx. It's by Mike Ratledge. I think that Mike Ratledge was part of what band was it? Can't remember. Doesn't matter. It's from a film music, and it's all electronic. I don't remember. I cannot remember the name of the band he was playing. So sorry, guys. It was a progressive band. It was just reissued, and I've listened to it a little bit, and now I'm giving it a little bit more of a thorough kind of listen because it sounds really good. It's like electronic kind of, this new agey kind of thing. New age is a new thing, and there's more records going to be released from new age-ish and electronic stuff that's been out there and nobody's been paying attention all these years. And there's a comeback, and one of the most prominent records that have come out and marking this kind of comeback is I Am the Center. Loads of people have shown this, and I think rightfully so. Re-release of private issue new age music from 1950s until 1990s. So this is the box. The LPs are here, and I wanted to buy this because I have some of the artists on individual LPs, so like Laraji, for example, and I knew Gurdjieff, I knew Iesos, which I have an LP of his here. So here it is, and I have J.D. Emmanuel. And I've been saying, I said like a couple of years ago, prophetically it seems, that New Age music is having a comeback. And the reason why I said it back then was that, not that I am, super, prescient or something like that, and I see the future, but the reason is that when it comes to, issuing records, you want to issue something that people don't have and people want to get into, and new age music, as in electronic and whatnot, ambient, whatever you want to call it, has not been that popular. Most of these LPs were private press here. A lot of them were just cassettes, handed around and whatnot. So, we've dug out most of the albums that are really worth anything from the 60s and the 70s and the 80s potentially, and most of the 90s music was like pretty much it's very fresh, first of all, and second is that good music was probably available, most of the good stuff out there, whereas with New Age is like, terra incognita for all it matters. For people that are collecting records, they never go into it, and so it's worth for a company to find something that's really good, and they can re-release it to to the public, and they can expect to sell. Whereas with 60s records, it's like, all right, you know what, they re-released Popol Vuh, for example. I would expect them to be snapped up immediately. You can still find copies, and it's a run of 500 copies. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. So there's not a lot of people out there buying these kinds of things. So you need to offer something really good. Anyway, back to the record. Yeah, so as I said, you know, various artists here. And it starts off with some piano pieces, and when I was listening to it, it was like, yeah, well, you know, it's alright. Should I have bought it? And then goes on to electronics, and I want to point your attention to this one, Constance Demby. This is a prime example of what this is all about, and you know, my mind was blown, really, blown away. Amazing stuff. And then it continues on with other similar kind of sound and things. So highly recommended. I think, you know, one of the best records, re-releases, whatever have you, of the year, and worth the time and money, and yeah, I highly recommend it. Really good. There's a good reason why it is in the VC public consciousness, and you know, a lot of people are showing it because it's darn good. So yeah, where to from there? Okay, some new stuff that I got in. Baby Grandmothers, 60s Swedish psych. Yeah, there's too many sh there in that sentence. Out from Subliminal Sounds, double LP from the 60s, archival stuff that hasn't been released. Yeah, and as I said, you know, most of the good stuff have been dug out. It's one of them, and you know, it just wasn't available anywhere, I guess. And it's a good record. How many of these are left? I don't know. But yeah, this is really good, excellent stuff. Some records that I've oh yeah, I'll show you some of these here. Okay, so my god, Cybertron, yay, out on Dual Planet. This is Cybertron late last night, how it's called, Total Live at the Total Theatre. Sorry, where did late last night come from? I have no idea. So yeah, this is Cybertron before they became a full-fledged band, I guess. It's just these two guys, and it sounds more experimental. It sounds more krautrockish in many ways, because it's just electronics, really. And I'm really happy to have actually a Cybertron album. Really good stuff. I mean, highly recommended. Another record that is quite interesting because it's basically, you've heard me talk about the Brain Bombs. It's punk, no wave, new wave, no wave, punk, no wave, I guess, no wave punk, band from Sweden, playing their own version of misanthropic kind of shock new wave. No wave, sorry, yeah. Anyway, they play their own version of, you know, punk, I guess. They're like, they sound a lot like the Stooges on very aggressive, aggression-inducing drugs and whatnot. So yeah, and they made this album, The Bremen, which is them basically, and they play krautrock, which is quite interesting, really interesting stuff. Very nice record, highly recommended. I've enjoyed this one a lot. So yeah, let's continue on. How much? 9 minutes. Okay, it's going alright. This is the second time that I'm filming this, by the way. The first one was like half an hour, and no way, you know, who's gonna watch half an hour video? Come on, I mean, let's be serious here. Very quick one. Hacks and Cloak, Excavation, dark electronic, techno-y sounds, out from 2013. It's going to be in lists of top 10 albums of the year, out on Triangle. Definitely, yeah, it is good for that kind of style of music. And this is his first album that got re-released, and it's available. This is the first pressing. I think it got repressed for another 300 copies. Okay, so okay, 9-10 minutes. Cool. Oh yeah, another new age record, Celestial Vibration. It's out on Soul Jazz Records, and it's Edward Larry Gordon, which is Laraji basically. So yeah, this is the LP under his own name. Excellent stuff. Yeah, this gives you an idea about what it sounds like. He's playing this this organ. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Yeah, it's very percussion-y. Not percussion-y. No, it's a lot of this with electronics, and it's, I mean, super nice, super nice. Yes. Okay, so I think enough of that. Yes, enough of all that. I will show you now some records that I bought yesterday with Anders. As I said, we went to Sounds of the Universe, and the first one I got was this one. Ooh. Juju, Message from Mozambique. We had a discussion about this when we were looking at it, and he was saying that, oh, these guys must be the ones that were, I forget the name, the album title, but it's an album from a band called Juju, and have like a face mask, like, you know, sort of this painted like this, like this guy's face, and we were saying that, oh, is that the same band? I'm not sure we actually figured out if it was the same band or not, but I took it out just to listen to it, and it's free jazz sort of instrumentation playing above African percussions and African rhythms, and it sounded really good. I was very well impressed, and I picked it up. It was like very cheap as well, 10 pounds, so you know, can't go wrong, I guess. Then Anders was talking about this one because this is one of the records that he bought from Italy. This guy is called Salah Ragab, Cairo Jazz band, and they're playing Egyptian jazz. He said that, yeah, well, it was alright, you know, he wasn't like super impressed with it. I listened to it, and it reminded me of Mulatu Astatke, yeah, but in a big band sort of version, and I liked it actually, so I bought it, and it was like, what, £9 or something, so yeah, not too bad. I got this one. I just saw it. I didn't listen to it. I saw it and I picked it up. Dorothy Ashby with Frank Wess, out on Prestige. Older recording. It's I guess it's from the 50s or something like that, probably. Does it have a date on it? No. It's around the 50s anyway. And Anders was saying that, oh yeah, well, this must be like, you know, proper jazz, and it is proper jazz. It is not what she was doing later on. Is it good? It's a good standard jazz kind of album, I guess. To my ears, it's what jazz sounds like. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not anything mind-blowing. I like the fact that it has flute. Frank Wess is playing flute. I like flute in jazz. I really enjoy it, and you know, there's harp as well. So the instrumentation is a little bit more exotic than the usual, you know, saxophone and whatnot. But it's quite good. It's not mind-blowing, but it's good. I also got myself a nice minty copy of the Stooges Fan House. I already have a reissue of this Canadian repress, or I don't know, original. I have no idea what it is. It's an old copy anyway, from the 70s. Original, I don't know. Second press, potentially. But yeah, I wanted to have like a nice minty one, so I got me one. And finally I got Fortet's latest album, Beautiful Rewind. I haven't listened to this yet, but Fortet is really good. I mean, you know, he's quite good what he's doing, electronic classic electronic stuff. I mean, if you haven't checked him out, definitely do. Yeah, you're going to enjoy it. And finally, one of my holy grails. I was obsessed to find this album, and it's the only album that I've actively been looking for, basically. I don't buy used albums, not because I have a problem with used albums, but because the stuff that I cannot find new usually are expensive. They're expensive. They're like original presses. They haven't been repressed and whatnot. Da da da. Da. So they're usually very expensive. And to get your good value from used stuff, you need to search a lot, and you need to, in order to find a good offer. So I was looking for this album, basically. BJT, Baroque Jazz Trio. Came out from France in 1970. They play jazz with Baroque instruments, basically Baroque instrumentation, and it's very, very good. As you can see, this is like a minty fresh copy. It was quoted as being VG plus for both the cover and the album. The album is flawless. I don't understand why the VG plus, and I was looking at the cover and I was like, where the hell is the VG bit? And this is the VG bit, which I sincerely do not give a crap about. I don't care about that. It looks to me, it's just mint. If it had like a huge split seam or something like that, then maybe, but this, no, I sincerely don't care. And anyway, yeah, I was looking for copies for this, and I couldn't even find a bloody download for it. And I could listen to it on YouTube, but that's it. So yeah, I was looking for it, couldn't find it. Copies, the reissue copies were like, I don't know, 50-60 pounds or something like that. And then one day I looked for it again, just randomly, and a guy from France put it on for like €30. Snapped it immediately. So there you go. Yeah, so fantastic, as I said, jazz LP, holy grail for me, excellent stuff. And that's it, guys. It's 17 minutes. For the first time I've done a video that's shorter than 20 minutes, which is good, I guess. And I'm pretty sure that I probably forgot to show something, but never mind, there's always next time. Do leave your comments. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. Shout, abuse, subscribe, unsubscribe. It's up to you. You do your own thing. I'm doing mine, I guess. So, and thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting if you actually do that. And hope you're well, and we'll be seeing you around.